Okay, well, we finished polishing the piece with our 800 grit polish to wipe off all the slurry, and we're ready for sealing it here. And what we're sealing it with here is a CreteBarrier product. It's made from, it's a colloidal silicate densifier, and it has very good water and oil resistance. Has a fair amount of acid protection, but being a coffee bar, we're not overly concerned about the acid protection as much. For applying it, I like to use a microfiber covered sponge. It's basically a sponge used for waxing a car, and I like to put the product into a spritz bottle, and it's pretty simple to apply. Just spritz a little bit on the surface with a fair amount of pressure. You don't have to get crazy. You just want to basically apply it in a small circular motion, almost as if you were waxing a car. And we just go over the entire surface this way, small circular motions. And the key here is to hydrate the concrete and to keep it hydrated for about 15-20 minutes. During the time that the concrete itself is hydrated, there's a chemical reaction occurring, blocking the pores of the concrete itself, which is what blocks the waters and the oils from penetrating in. So as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. There's nothing too scientific about it. It does react quicker with heat. The one thing you want to be careful of is to not allow it to, don't have a puddle of it just sitting there and allow it to dry. You'll get a crystal buildup around the edge. So basically, kind of somewhat leisurely, just walk around, keep moving the product around, don't let it sit too long in one spot, and we're going to do this for about 10 to 20 minutes and see what we get. Okay, well, we finished putting on 3 coats of the CreteBarrier. Between coats, we like to use our poly blue pads to do a couple things to, one, remove the swirl marks that could be left from the sealer application itself, or streaks that might be in there. Also to build up a little bit of a heat to cause the chemical reaction to kick off a little quicker and get those silicate crystals to grow faster. The poly blue pads, they're diamond impregnated poly pads. They come in 4 different grits, starting at a 400 grit up to a 3000 grit. For this particular piece, we're going to be just using our first step, which is the 400 grit. The higher the grits, the higher the shine. You can get almost a mirror shine out of the step number 4. So we're just going to finish off this piece here with the step number 1. And that should bring us almost to completion.